Get ready to match the stars. Gary Burghoff, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, and Crowley, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded big money match game 75. And now here's the star of match game 75, Gene Ritter.
Hello there. Hello. Seems that we haven't been together in a long time, but here we are all together again. Shall we welcome the new kid on the block there?
This is the new
Okay.
kid on the block. I think that's me.
A warm welcome to... No, you've never been on this
me.
program
Never
before.
been
We have a
on here
special way of
before.
welcoming you.
Oh, we do? Mwah.
Just like that. Now, a brisk round of
I like
applause.
being back.
And we thank you. Very nice to have you back.
Oh, it's nice to be back.
You all right?
I'm just fine.
Yes. And you, my dear?
Oh, I'm just wonderful. I've been to Maine in the rain and the sleet. And I'm going to beat Dickie Dawson at backgammon tonight.
Oh, really?
Aren't I, dear?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, then I'll cancel the room in Encino.
I'll just be late.
I don't have any games to play tonight.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, all right. That's you and me.
Okay.
Okay. What do you say we say hello to our two players over here, Susie Thompson and Terry Richardson? Susie is our current champ. She's won $600, right? And she is being challenged here by Terry Richardson. We're in the middle of round 2. The score at this moment is 4-1 in Terry's favor. And that means when we get back from this commercial, Susie, you've got to match 3 of our celebrities to achieve a tie. 4 will win another game for you. And we'll do that right after we do this. Ready? Here we go. Push the button. Reveal our second round, final round question. Remember, Susie, 3 to tie, 4 to win. One person does not play. Who is that?
Me.
Gary, you lay out this time. The rest of you, please respond to this. Mrs. Colonel Sanders said, "My husband, the Colonel, has gone crazy. He thinks I'm a chicken, and he tried to blank my legs." That's what happened there in the Colonel Sanders household.
That's how
He thinks I'm a chicken.
My husband, the Colonel, has gone crazy. He thinks I'm a chicken, and he tried to blank my legs.
Oh, I guess.
I told you never wear that suit in the rain.
What happened?
Got all rusty.
Well, it got all rusty.
Not funny,
Have
huh?
you still got your trout farm?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, and you're still doing the protein number there?
Oh, yeah. It's
very
terrific.
good.
I'll talk to you about it later.
All right.
Make a
Everybody
little
ready in the
business
lower
deal.
tier? Brett and Charles, we are waiting for you.
What are they doing?
I don't know. Okay, give it a
Oh,
slap.
okay.
By the
All
time I
right.
walk over here to Susie, she will be ready, right? Ready. Okay, Susie. Mrs. Colonel Sanders said, "My husband, the Colonel, has gone crazy. He thinks I'm a chicken, and he tried to blank my legs."
Pluck.
He tried to pluck my legs, okay? Did you hear that, lady? She said he thinks I'm a chicken and he tried to pluck my legs. What did
Did
you
she say pluck?
Pluck.
I got it. I don't got it, but I mean, I heard it. Actually, he dipped them in a little batter, threw
Yeah.
on some breadcrumbs, and tried to fry them.
Fry the leg.
Thanks, hon.
Now, Charles.
I said fry or bake. I'm
Fry
sorry.
or bake. Got to match the 3 remaining celebrities, Susie, to stay in the game. You're up, Pat.
One at a time, he plucked.
He plucked a leg. All right, score is 4-2 at this moment.
Painful. Pop it in here.
Now, Richard, we're up to you. 4-2 the score.
I'm just going to explain to Pat that when you turn your card up, if you hold it here,
Oh, we hold it there.
well, just like this, as long as it says pluck, everything's
Oh, you see? Score is now 4-3. You have to match Miss Dingaling to achieve a tie and stay in the game. Okay.
I resent that.
You're not going to say
It has to say what?
pluck.
Pluck.
Right.
How do you spell it?
P-L-U-C-K.
I got it.
You got it. Tie game. You came up with the answer. Now, when we have a tie, we got to start all over again. Wipe the slate clean, push the button here, reveal one tie-breaking question for each one. And And one for each, and the one who scores the most will be the winner. Terry will ask you to make the selection.
Okay, I'll try A this time.
A it is. All right, everybody plays now. It's a tiebreaker. Dumb Dora is so dumb.
How dumb is she?
Well, I tell you, that when her handsome neighbor asked her to have an affair, Dumb Dora hired a blank. That's how dumb she is. When her handsome neighbor asked her to have an affair, Dumb Dora hired a blank.
Have I got
Finish.
this
Richard's
one?
finished.
Oh, honey, I'm second. I
Good
got
answer.
it.
Have you got the good definitive
Honey,
answer?
I've got the definitive answer.
There's one that came to my head right away.
Is that
Oh,
yours?
marvelous
Oh,
answer.
I knew you'd like it.
Marvelous answer. Yes, of course. That's exactly what I had in mind. So you work on one of the rival networks. Yes.
Hi there.
Yes.
Yes.
And
We're not gonna
what
say
is the name of your series?
It's Joe Forrester.
Joe
starring
Forrester.
Lloyd Bridges.
Yes,
as
and
Joe
good
Forrester.
show. Yes, indeed. And
Thank
you're very
you
good in
very
it.
much. Oh, thank you. You've
Yes.
seen it.
Oh, yeah, indeed, I have, of course.
Thank
Okay,
you.
now we'll come over here to Terry Richardson. Terry, Dumb Dora is so dumb that when her handsome neighbor asked her to have an affair, Dumb Dora hired a blank.
Hired a counselor, instructor, teacher-type counselor, you know.
Teacher-type counselor instructor. I see. I'm stunned by that answer. Stunned by that answer.
So good.
I did not expect that answer to come up there. Gary, what'd you say?
A lot of people have affairs with their counselors. But I think you were looking for something other than the obvious. I said caterer.
Cater. A catered affair. Have you ever heard that phrase, Terry?
Yes.
All right, Brett, what did you say?
I can't stand it. I want to know how he came to counselor.
I don't know. Well, would you like to explain that, Terry?
Well, I was just thinking a teacher type of, you know, someone to counselor, to a teacher to help her.
I see. Okay. Yeah. She
That's very confusing.
Well, that's very, she wouldn't be so dumb. A lot of us in romantic situations need the advice of psychiatric or psychologist.
I learned in a rumble seat. I didn't need any counselor. Caterer.
What's a rumble seat?
Oh, shut up.
Get out.
What's a rumble seat? Go ahead, Charles.
What is a rumble seat, Brad? Caterer. I'm sorry.
Seems to be the answer, Terry. Pat, did you come up with a good answer?
Well, I said that Dumb Dora got a double. Only because
double?
of all those D's. Now, good.
Dumb Dora hired a double.
Bad.
I'm glad you've got a steady job, Pat.
I'll never be back here.
Now, Richard, you're up.
A rumble seat is where we were last night. Caterer.
Yeah, Joyce.
That's what you were doing, rumbling. A caterer.
Cater. Okay, now when we get back from this commercial, Sue, you got to match one celebrity to win another game. We'll see how this turns out in a moment or so, but right now, this. Ready? All right. Second half of the tiebreaker. Susie, one to win. Here it is. I have a TV guide listing for you. Wednesday night, CBS, Cannon. And a little synopsis of the story goes, Cannon goes to Eskimo country and gets mistaken for a blank.
Is that all?
That's all.
I thought you were going to tell us a whole big, nice, long, wonderful
Just a little
story.
brief
I
synopsis.
love stories.
You know how simple those plots are.
Oh, that's true. I'd forgotten about that.
Cannon goes to Eskimo country and gets mistaken for a blank. It's easy for me. It's easy for you? Okay. All right. She's a very pretty lady. Yes, you really are a pretty... Oh.
Watch out.
All right, Brett, here we go.
I-
Susie Thompson. TV guide listing, Wednesday night, CBS, Cannon. Cannon goes to Eskimo country and gets mistaken for a...
Walrus.
walrus. One walrus wins the game.
Well, I think this is the same thing. It certainly is the same family. I said a sea elephant.
A sea elephant. No.
This is a sea elephant.
No, a sea elephant is not a walrus. Brett, what do you say?
Oh, that's a terrific answer. I never, because he doesn't have a mustache. I said he got mistaken for a big fat seal.
A seal. All right, Charles, do you offer this little lady a walrus?
I sure do, Colonel.
Sure do, and that wins the game. What do the rest of you have? Here you go again. Oh, there she is. Okay.
The one with the clean act.
This is Leaky Susie Thompson. She cries every time she wins. Those are tears of joy you see on her face. You ready for her this time? There is it. Okay. Now, we got to say goodbye to Terry Richardson. It was a pleasure meeting you, sir. And we've got gifts for you, together with our thanks for being here on Match Game 75. Terry Richardson. Come on. Come up here. I know somebody took the adhesive tape off the floor, so we don't know where to stand. But let's just stand here, right in the crack here, where the carpet comes apart. Where the tear stains are. That's where we'll stand. Now, Susie, you know how this goes. Shall we get right to it? Okay. Anything you say, Susie. She talks too much. That's a big problem. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Pack blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250, and the bottom one gets you $100. 3 celebrities are permitted to help.
Richard.
What do you say, Richard?
Pack rat.
Pack rat is one.
And since my idol is Gary.
Gary.
Oh, dear. Well, a little game I play with my daughter. Pack-a-boo, pack-a-boo. No, that's
That's it.
all I can think of is a pack of cigarettes.
Pack of cigarettes?
Right.
Okay. You got 2. And who's the third one?
Brett.
Brett?
Well, what about a pack of cards?
Pack of cards.
It's really decked, but I can't think of anything else.
Yes. Now, how do those sound to you? Pack of cigarettes, pack rat, pack of cards. Any of them sound right to you? Or have you got one in your head that's kicking around there?
Pack rat.
Pack rat is the one she wants. Okay. You know what I thought of? Did anybody think of pack mule? Pack horse? Yeah, that's good.
Nobody on this panel is that old, dear.
Pack back? All
How
right.
about pack rumble seed?
Yes, no doubt. We are looking for pack rat. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. Let's begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Pack mule. Nya, 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 nya. All right. Looking for pack rat. Here's the $250 response. Pack of cigarettes is the one that Gary gave.
$250.
Yeah. All right, last chance for pack rat. Here's the $500 response. Congratulations. You've got it. Okay. Susie Thompson now has a total of $1,200. But more important than that, she's going to play for 10 times $500 or $5,000. And that means to collect, she's got to match one of our celebrities exactly. Which one will it be, Susan?
Richard, of course.
Okay, Richard. You get ready to write, and Susie faces me.
Richard.
Here we go. It's a very important moment for Susan. It's worth $5,000 to her, and it goes like this. Whirl blank. That's W-H-I-R-L blank. Whirl blank. All right, he's finished. Now, Susie, what do you want to give us in the way of an answer that would match his for $5,000? Whirl blank.
Wind.
Whirlwind. Whirlwind, all right? She says that'll match you for $5,000. Richard, what do you say?
Why did you go, oh, did you think of another one?
No, because nobody applauded.
Well, you know why? They were probably all thinking of Whirlpool, huh? Whirlpool is what Richard has.
That's why they didn't. Whirlpool.
Yeah. That's okay. She's
Nothing
a
we can do
good
about it,
loser.
even
She's
if
a
it isn't.
dandy lady. She's got her $1,200. She's going to meet another player right now. You ready, Susan? All right, let's welcome Carol Fisher. You know Carol? Hi, Carol. Hi. You can get aboard there. You two ladies know each other. We'll find out a little bit about Carol Fisher, shall we?
Well, I just moved here from the East Coast and got a job with a film company that makes documentaries. And
Yeah.
I enjoy photography and antiques, and I don't like California.
You don't care for California? Really?
No.
You're going to move back to the east?
In the parking lot, honey.
Hey, California, it's cold and it's damp. Cold and damp out here for you?
It's too warm.
Too warm. Oh. Well, They'll be rooting for you anyway because they're a nice bunch out there, Carol. We'll start this game in a moment or so, but right now we got to start up a little business with America. This is it. Now we are all set to go on here. If you're ready, Susie and Carol, we'll begin by revealing our first round questions, asking our challenger to make a selection.
B, please.
All right, everybody plays new game. The patient said, I'm not sure I should trust Dr. Welby. I just found out he works nights as a blank.
In a rumble seat.
Found out he works.
All right,
He works.
right in the slot there. And away we go.
He works. Is there an answer that I should be able to just come up with like that?
Yes.
Is that right?
Sure, a couple of good ones here.
Thank you.
I don't think I should trust Dr. Welby. I just found out he works nights as a blank. Okay. Put it in this slot. I just put one in this slot.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, good. Charles.
Wait a minute.
Lay it in there.
I'm right there.
All right, here we go with Carol.
Wait a minute.
You're finished, Brett. You're
Yes, I
finished,
am.
Brett.
Oh, I've been finished for years, dear.
Oh, she's got 9 cards again. All right, now Carol Fisher. The patient said, I'm not sure I should trust Dr. Welby. I just found out he works nights as a
Butcher.
butcher. She came up with a pretty good answer there, Gary.
Yeah, I didn't know butchers worked at night. I was going to say a topless waitress, but I think he's too old. So I said an undertaker.
An undertaker. That's worse than a butcher. Butcher's not a bad answer, Brett.
Well, I came up with what I think rather a clever answer, but, well, where is it? Oh, it's this way. Okay, I said tending patients, not patients. Tending, not patients, but bar.
Okay, anything
Well,
you
you
say.
kind of had to be there.
Yes, all right.
We were.
Have you got the wet
For
sheets
comedy
ready?
relief, I say the car hop.
Car hop.
Same here.
Now we come to Pat Crowley. Carol Fisher's looking for the answer butcher.
Well, I certainly don't really mean this because I've worked with Dr. Welby and it's not true. But I did say butcher.
Butcher. So there's one for you, Carol. There's one butcher. You just found out he works nights as a butcher.
I haven't worked with the good doctor, but I mean this butcher.
So that's 2 for you, Carol. Now, Joyce, what do you say?
I said he works nights as a malpractice attorney.
So that's 2 for Carol. Let's see how Susie does with her first round question. It reads as follows. Joey said, he says, my papa, he decided to give me his Italian restaurant. That's what happened because I'm the only one in the family with a nose shaped like a blank. That's why my father decided to give me the Italian restaurant.
Read it again.
I'm the only one in the family with a nose shaped like a blank.
You do, without exception, the worst Italian accent I've ever heard in my
Well, I don't want to offend anybody,
Well,
you see.
you've
'cause then
offended the
all
entire
those-
Italian
No, all
people.
those Italians out there are saying, boy, that's a rotten Italian. He's not doing an Italian accent.
I'd
That's
like
too-
to see the question. Give me as the check, because I was the only one in the family with a nose shape. Oh, I got
No shape like a look at.
I got already. I got.
He's a finish already. What do you say there?
I'm finished
We
already.
finish already.
I think we're all finished into the business.
Come on, now put something
I
on the
can't spell again. This is awful.
Well, whisper it in my ear and I'll tell you how to spell it. Oh, I know what you want to spell this word? Is this
That's it. That's the yeah.
like that?
That's it.
Well, that's the way to spell that word.
Thanks.
Okay. Now, here we go.
A's and I's I have trouble with.
Right. Now, Susie. Joey said, hey, my papa, he decided to give me his Italian restaurant because I'm the only one in the family with a nose shaped like a
ravioli.
A ravioli.
That's a really a
Terrific there. You'll be all
Somebody
right,
give
Susie.
that man a Kleenex.
Yes. What do you say, Gare? You said a ravioli.
Fine, thank you, and you?
A ravioli.
No, I said he had a nose shaped like a neon sign, which when it blinked on and off spelled pizza.
Pizza. Okay. And you, Brett.
I decided I don't like this question, but I'll answer it anyway. Actually, I said spaghetti.
Dumb. All right.
You know, you
We're
can't win
looking
them all.
for ravioli.
I said again for the comedy relief, a sausage.
Sausage. No ravioli, Susie. You got us some ravioli for the little lady over there?
I seem to be going with the letters. Matching letters, I said a nose like a noodle. Darn it.
A nose like a noodle.
Yes, wrong.
A Jewish Italian.
What do you say there?
It's a Roman nose, huh?
A Roman nose.
It's shaped like elbow macaroni.
Elbow macaroni. Pasta. Fettuccine. What do you say?
You know what I said. You helped me spell it.
Yes. You tell America what you say.
I said a salami.
A nose is shaped like a salami. Nobody say pizza. Okay, 2-0 at the end of round one. Favor our challenger, Carol. Round two coming up with first dip. Now, we've got to stop now. We're going to put you two ladies on ice until next time. Is that all right with you? All right. Bring your own Kleenex next time because our budget is very low on this show. And you were all... Say goodbye. All right, I'll say goodbye. Gene Rayburn, say goodbye. Join us next time for Match Game 75. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.